Hi, how are you? In our last video, I teach you how to create two methods, one for pH calibration and another one for pH measurement. But today I'm going to show you how to create just one method to perform both the calibration, the pH calibration and the pH measurement. So let's get started. Okay, here in our Tiamo software, I'm going to open our previous methods, the pH calibration and the pH measurement. What we are going to do is to change and save this one, pH calibration and measurement. So what's important here is we are going to mix these two methods. First of all, we need to insert a new track. To pick these two commands here. So now we have the two analyses, calibration and measurement, in the same method. But we need to insert a new track and change this to here and this here. So when we hit the start, the software will ask you if you want to perform a calibration or a measurement of your sample. How we can do this? Here, right click, new command, miscellaneous call. We are going to use this universal command for decisions. So here inside of this command we create a call to call the calibration. That's it. That is our track 7. Okay, and call, that is our track 6. We can change here the name. It's better, calibration, and this is red. So just you can see that it changes automatically, but the problem is here with this condition now it will perform both calibration and measurement for the same sample or same buffer. We need to that the software asks us something that we are going to choose if we want to calibrate or to mesh the sample. We are going to use the ID. We use an ID to that the software can select. We can select this for the software. So double click here in the start, method variables. We are going to use the ID 16, the last one. Nobody uses it. And here is the decision. Our decision, don't check at the start, we don't need this. Okay, so now inside of this calibration we are going to add the condition. Which condition? Here in method variables, the decision is equal to calibration. It will perform the calibration, but if our condition decision is equals to sample, it will run the measurement of the sample. To make it easy for you, you can just add a template, text template here in the workplace. Tools, text templates, ID 16, and we can just calibration. Calibration needs to be exactly the same that we put in the command in the method. So calibration and sample. Okay. So now when we hit the start button, the software will ask it's not ask, it will see if the ID16 is a calibration per sample. So we need that this method requests us this information. How we do this? Right click here, new command, miscellaneous request. With this request, we are just enable this ID16 and just add a message. This is calibration or a sample. Just change this, a big one, okay. So now when we hit the start button, the method will ask us, do we want to calibrate or to read a sample? We choose between these two, and the software will perform the pH calibration or the measurement of the sample. The problem is that when in the exit track, it will calculate, but for calibration there's no calculation, and the report here is the calibration report. We need a measurement report. So we are going to insert new 2 tracks. Okay. I think just 1 track is sufficient, but we are going to see. First, we need to add here calculation, and we are going to copy this report here, because this is the report of the sample. Paste. So calculate and generate the report. This track, we don't need this because here after the measurement we are going to add a call to call this track, and this track we are going to mass report. Okay. So after the measurement of the sample, call report sample, to mass report. There's no need to put a condition. Every time you read a sample, it will generate a calculation and a report. Okay, but when we use here this command, call, it generates a bug. This is not right. So we need to put this in another place. We are going to put here with the call for the report. So yeah, we need another track. It was right. Just change the name, calibration report. So we just put the calibration report here. And this call, in the end, in the exit track, will call this calibration report for us. So new call report calibration report, and we need a condition, because if we run, for example, a sample, the sample comes here to the exit track to save the data in the database. So we need to put a condition here. Which condition we are going to use? Here is the common. It's exactly this one. When this loop finishes, then you can just ask the software to make the report, because when this finishes, it comes here in the exit track. So in the call loop pH, we have this final. Common has ended at least once, so yes, and equals to 1. Okay. So now, when the pH is concluded, the method goes to the exit track, and we call the calibration report if this was concluded. If it was a sample, it not matches the condition, so you just save the data here. See if everything is fine. Yes, just save the method. Now we are going to perform. So here, pH calibration, okay. Finger cross, let's see if everything's fine. Just remove here our electrode. to clean your rinse. So everything's fine, just hit start. This is a sample or calibration, or is a calibration or sample, it's a calibration, okay. Buffer 4, ready, okay. So you can see here that the call actually calls this track, the calibration track, so it works fine, it's working. Let's see here. The 4 is ready, clean. Now the 7 on. Okay, 7. It's okay. Now the pH 9. Now you need to see here if we are going to do exit track, the call will call this calibration report and then goes to the database. So pay attention here now. Okay, look, call, report and database, and here is our report, calibration report. Yes, it works. Now let's perform a sample measurement. Hit start. This is a calibration. No, it's a sample. Add sample. It's already there. Let's start. Okay, very fast. Look that here we have just our example report, the report of the sample. So if we see here, we have calibration, pH calibration, and our sample measurement. So this method you can use, for example, for titration, potentiometric titration, or other kind of measurements. For example, if you have a method with the titer determination, we can add the sample analysis, the mass content. If you have different samples that needs to be read with different conditions, different speeds, different parameters of the method, of the titration method, you can just use these calls and different tracks that you can, for example, different reports or different calculations. You can use these conditions to match your method to your kind of samples, different kind of samples. So this is very nice. A very nice feature. You have just one method. You don't need to be frustrated to, for example, call a wrong method to something, some samples. So I think this is the best way to use all the power of this software. So this is how we can use all the power of the software Tiamo in the benefit of your analysis. So in this video, you have learned how to create just one method to perform both calibration and the measurement, the pH calibration and measurement of your sample. I hope you enjoy it. Please leave a comment, leave your like, and see you next time. Bye.